Control, this is the SIL-2. I have achieved a cruising speed of 5 knots and am beginning my pass over the capital city of Bissell. Copy that, over.
Copy that, Antonio. We've got you set to resurface in 10 minutes.
Well, between you and me, I'm not sure I ever want to resurface. It's incredible down here.
Don't fall too in love. We are just testing this for the Capital City Museum of Natural History. You don't get to keep it.
Well, let's just say I'm pleased the mayor decided that city equipment like this should be rebuilt and reused for scientific study, not military purposes.
I hear you on that. You're approaching Sector C now?
Copy that. Amazing. I'm seeing all kinds of sea life down here that's never been studied before in its natural habitat.
Okay, well, just take it easy from here. You're approaching the rock shelf area. This has never been explored before, so I don't know exactly what you're gonna find.
Looks totally desolate. I got a funny feeling about this. I'm gonna put the probe lights on. Low.
Are you okay? Antonio?
Control, I see the mouth of the cavern. I'm taking her in.
Do you think we should maybe bring in the others?
No. It's okay. Besides, they've got work to do at Krieger's. Between you and me, I think Luke is spooked out by underwater things.
I know, but I still think...
I'm in.
All right, my tracker's got you inside the abyssal, but I'm not getting a visual.
That's because there isn't any. Seriously, Tab, you've never known darkness until you've experienced this. It's actually... it's a little creepy.
Are you okay down there?
Whoa.
What was that?
I'm not sure.
Turn on your high-powered floodlights.
I don't know, Tabby. A blast of light in a place where there's never been any light before would be highly detrimental to the ecosystem.
Antonio, just put on the floods.
Okay. Sorry, little fishies. Control?
What are you seeing?
Eyes.
Eyes? What kind of eyes?
Big eyes. And tentacles. And they're coming right for me.
Antonio, get out of there.
I'm trying. I don't exactly know where the exit is.
It's monster time.
This abyss has never been explored before. The creature who lives in here doesn't want it explored.
And the transmission is totally breaking down. I can't hear you.
On the one hand, I could look at this as a fascinating opportunity to explore something that scientists only dream of, namely sea life the size of a shopping mall.
Antonio, just get out of there.
You know what? I'm starting to agree. I think this puts me into emergency propulsion. Just gotta turn this thing around. Okay, here goes nothing. 1, 2, 3, go! And go! Go? Oh, man. Okay, like the old saying goes, anytime's a good time to learn about emergency propulsion systems.
Antonio! Antonio!
Ha! Okay, here goes nothing. Note to self, never do that again.
Can you hear me now?
You're coming in, Tabby. I think I'm flying out of the abyssal here. Any second, Ed. I think it's gone. At least, I hope it's gone.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, the hull has sustained some minor damage from the tentacles, but it would appear that the maneuver's taken at maximum velocity. We're successful. Tab, I think we should let the museum know we have a very fast toy on our hands.
That's good to hear. What about the creature?
I think I lost it. My only question is, where did it come from?
I have no idea.
Is that today?
Yeah, today.
It's weird. I thought they were testing the underwater sub next Saturday.
So it's just a coincidence that this Saturday you happen to want to help me out at the store.
What are you getting at?
You're afraid of stuff underwater.
Not true.
It's okay to be afraid. I think it's quite admirable in a man to have fears. In your case, it's exceptionally fascinating. Here we have a guy in the traditional hero role, yet you have a lot of foibles. Fear of underwater, fear of the woods.
No. See, it's not so much fear as it is... Okay. I just don't like those things that have, like, the tentacles for eyes that look like little sponges. It's gross. And I don't think you should be taking Mrs. Patterson's psychology class anymore. Foibles!
Foibles. What about monsters?
It's different. See, monsters don't come from anything natural. Monsters come from movie directors.
But if we were to encounter a monster that had naturally occurred...
Then I'd be pretty freaked out.
Luke, you okay?
I don't know.
But this place hasn't been open since...
Mr. Plant and the giant frogs. Before that, no one set foot in this place for like 40 years.
Well, it looks like someone's touched it and is thinking of opening it.
I never liked this place. Maybe it's because all they ever show here is...
Monster movies?
Yeah. You know how I feel about those. That was Klaus von Steinhauer.
What are you talking about? He's in jail.
That was him.
But Luke, Mayor Mel had him arrested.
Well, people get out, don't they?
He terrorized the city for an entire year. Even Mayor Mel wouldn't. Maybe we should go see the mayor.
Now, the sub itself is fine. It would make an excellent addition to the city's underwater exploration plans. But as for whatever I saw underwater, it may pose a real threat to the city.
Excuse me, but did you say sub?
Oh, yes, something I forgot to fill you in on, Superintendent. It's a little plan of mine. I've decided to take all that useless military stuff that you bought over the past few years and give it to somebody who can really use it.
You did what?
Yeah.
But that's our entire defense system, sir.
Defense system? There's your defense system. Oh, along with Luke and Vanka.
Yeah, sir, we think we've just uncovered something a little worrisome. What are you guys doing here?
We have some unsettling news, too.
Sir, Klaus von Steinhauer is free.
Yes, I know. I let him go.
You what? But he... You mean he's...
What I mean, Superintendent, is sometimes you just have to take chances. Rely on the fact that people can and do change.
Sir, okay, so just let me get this straight. The man who once ravaged Capital City with gigantic monsters is now free and been given the local movie theater to run?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. You see, Luke, it's like being able to have a new lease on life. I mean, he can't remember what he did. He had complete amnesia. Yes, and I can tell you this. Even when he was doing what he was doing, he didn't even know why he was doing it, no. And well, I firmly believe it was a huge aberration.
Well, sir, we just kind of question the wisdom of releasing such an unstable man back into society.
I think what these kids are trying to say, sir, is... Are you out of your gourd? Do you know what can happen to this city?
I, for one, do not believe that anything is going to happen in Capital City. Mayor Mel. What? Huge tentacles? Coming down Main Street? Moving this way?
Tonio, what is it?
The creature I saw underwater, and now it's out of the water.
What in the world is that?
That is the creature I saw in the unexplored caverns beneath Capital City Harbor.
Then Close the blinds! For goodness sake, close the blinds!
I don't really think closing the blinds is gonna make it go away.
Well, it can't hurt.
I actually don't think we have anything to worry about. All the glass in this building is made of triple paned thermal military grade. The odds of a creature being able to get through is... Then again, maybe I was wrong.
Look, I am absolutely 100% positive that this is not a clothesline Steinhauer monster.
You know what, guys? I think he's right. From what I've observed, it's a naturally occurring creature that's just gotten really large. I can't help but think, though, that it's come out of the water because of me. You know, I'm the reason why it got disturbed from its habitat.
Well, then I, for one, vote that we give it Antonio and the rest of us make a break for it.
Superintendent, will you stop overreacting?
Overreacting?
And we've heard, folks, that some giant, super slimy sea monster has stuck itself to the side of City Hall and is trying to swallow whole everyone who's left inside.
Sir, there is no way to overreact to this situation.
But there is a way to deal with it. We're getting out of here together.
Right, let's use my private elevator. Come on.
How about the main elevators?
Cool.
Then again...
Service room. Oh, it's perfect. It's locked. It's locked. Superintendent.
Sir, if I may. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You kids really are handy.
Come on, let's go.
Go, Superintendent.
I found him. I was hungry.
Guys, we gotta find a way to blast this thing.
Luke, it's a naturally occurring creature. You have to think differently.
Okay, then what are some natural weaknesses we can exploit in real-life creatures that aren't made by insane movie directors who bear grudges?
Heat.
Heat?
Right. And that's the heat control for the entire building.
And all creatures eventually react to heat, right?
I may need to point something out right now. Last year, I did specifically order a military-grade heating system so that we could increase this building's temperature to over 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa! Why in the world would you do that?
To defend City Hall, sir.
Sometimes, McClellan, I think we have very different ideas about how to run this city.
I'm starting to think so too, sir.
Yeah? Well, I'm starting to think it's getting a little hot in here.
Unfortunately, before it has any effect on our jellyfish, it's gonna get a lot hotter.
Chuck our block here, folks, with some pretty important news. There's a really big jellyfish stuck on the side of City Hall like a bug stuck on a windshield. And reports are that Mayor Bell, Superintendent McClellan, and all 4 monster warriors are trapped inside like sardines. What are they gonna do to escape? Starting to feel like a chuck roast here, folks.
Jumping June bugs. It is hot.
Yeah, well, I don't like it any more than you do, sir. If I had my way, we'd have blasted out of here a long time ago. Hey, why are you so chill? I thought we'd have been on the same page here.
I only blast when it's required. When it's not, my mind is at perfect peace and my body tunes itself to that which it needs.
She's an alien. We're stuck in here cooking like Thanksgiving turkeys, and one of us is an alien. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore! And again, maybe I can.
Hour 3, folks, and I'm just flabbergasted. I mean, it seems like the whole building is, well, cooking. It's a most unusual monster situation.
Okay, Tabby. I'll see your mop order forms, and I will raise you 2 window cleaner levels. tables.
Cool. Washroom cleaning cards, full of repair tags, full house.
Did it again.
I need to say something, sir. You took an oath to protect the citizenry of this city. And in letting von Steinhauer go...
I showed some compassion, Superintendent. And I will not apologize for that. Doesn't everybody deserve a second chance eventually, no matter how scary they are? Maybe if we just accept him as a solid citizen, Mr. von Steinhauer will find his way in the world. Maybe he'll make movies again. I may even be inclined to invest in one of those ventures. If only because I do believe in second chances.
Blanca! 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 Oh, monster, where'd he go?
Total chaos here, folks. It's worse than half-price hot dogs at halftime at the game. I mean, the giant jellyfish has dropped off City Hall for no reason and is making its way down Main Street towards City Harbor. It's... Oh. That's one ginormous jellyfish.
There.
Looks like our plan worked. The jellyfish reacted to the heat, dropped off the building, and is now headed back to the water to cool off.
So we did it. Monster warriors. Capital City is in your debt once again.
No, I don't think the job's done yet, sir. Luke's right. I brought it out of its home, and it's my responsibility to make sure it gets back to where it belongs, where no one can bother it. It's the right thing to do. You game? All right, then. It's monster time.
Moving out.
We've got a large mass approaching from the stern.
Told you we wouldn't have to find him, he'd find us.
He's getting fast, too.
Tonio, the entrance to this underwater cavern, this abyssal, it's unstable, right?
Won't take much for those boulders to give way.
Okay. We'll lead the creature back into the abyssal. Then we'll use the sub's robotic arm to seal the entrance with boulders on the way out.
We've got to do it now, though.
All right? Tonio, hit me.
Brace in 3, 2, 1, engage.
Guys?
2 jellyfish?
Tonio, hold on. Evasive maneuvers.
That was a close one.
We're headed up on the cavern mouth.
Tabby, activate the robotic arm.
You got it. I think our robotic arm needs a cast. We must have injured it in the fender bender.
Do we have any other options?
Hang on, everyone. I've got an idea.
Vanka? We're headed straight towards those boulders.
Exactly. Brace for impact.
The boulders sealed the entrance to the abyssal. Genius.
Thanks. Now the jellyfish are safe in their home, and nobody had to get hurt.
Like giving them a second chance. Let's set a course for home, everybody. I do not like being underwater.
Me neither.
Why isn't he in yet? It's practically 10 a.m. I have to make a campaign announcement in about 10 minutes. The entire press is waiting for me downstairs. What?
And that is why I am today announcing my candidature for mayor of this city. That's right, I am running against Mayor Mel.
And why? Well, because he's soft on monsters and the defense of this city, and I am not. Questions?
That wiener, he thinks he can become mayor of Capital City. Why? Because it's all about being tough on monsters and fighting crime? No. Oh, being a leader is about more than that.
Luke, you're the only one of us who's ever talked to him. Do you really think von Steinhauer was under the spell of the aliens and didn't know what he was doing the whole time he was creating the monsters?
That's what he says. Apparently, that's what Mayor Mel believes.
But then where have the monsters we've seen lately been coming from?
Well, that's where the mystery monster maker comes into play. If there is a mystery monster maker. Von Steinhauer could be behind the whole thing, but I think that it's important for now that we give him the benefit of the doubt. It's the right thing to do.
But we watch him, and we watch him closely.
10-4. Because, guys, I got a feeling Capital City's about to hit a real rough patch.
Another day in Capital City, folks, where life is never dull and you just never know what's coming round the corner.